Hello everyone, welcome back to another Mara stock chart planning update video. For this one, guys, we're going to talk about risk analysis. I want to make sure that everyone understands the current risk that involves it's involved with Mara. I want to make sure that everyone is also aware of what can potentially happen next week or this coming up week with interest rate cuts, what can how this stock can be influenced not just by BTC price, but it is its own company, so how interest rates can affect that as well, regardless of a 0.25 or zero point 0.5. I'm gonna be going over that, what the risk is. Of course, I am bullish on the stock, although again, I'm gonna give you guys my opinion on it short term, and that's gonna give you guys a better understanding of what I'm looking for. Quick few things before we do get started. I got a new microphone. I'm no longer using this little microphone. This is a little bit more comfortable. It looks cooler. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what it's. I did a little audio test. I think it sounds good. Let me know what you guys think. It won't be like this permanently. I think I'm gonna move it around with time because I am testing it. I want to start doing live streams for you guys soon, trading in front of you guys live, and I want to test this, make sure it's the way to go and the positioning on it. But yeah, I think it looks super cool. So let's see what's up, right? So yeah, everything I'm saying in this video is just my own personal opinion. It is not financial advice. This is a way for me to document and share with you guys my personal, non-professional opinion on what we're going to be talking about today, which is Mara, as well as Bitcoin. I'm gonna be showing you guys some Bitcoin charts. So quite simply, if you guys have been following me for a bit of time now, you understand how I feel. You understand how strongly my opinions are on, if I can get here. Okay, so how strongly I feel about not doing anything between the first green and the first red line. This whole area right here, this whole area, super simple. I gotta stress it. Because it's something that a lot of people may forget. It's where you gotta wait, right? This is be patient area. Don't mess with anything. Don't buy. Don't sell. Just hold. Understand that this is where price decides where it wants to go, and this is gonna play a big factor next week, and you guys will see what I mean, right? And then you guys will also know, if you've been following, that this red area right here is my accumulation area. It is not my going hard area. I do not have a going hard area. However many jokes you want to make with that, but this is my accumulation area. Lightly accumulate, because I'm not going to break it down in this video. I'll leave it for another video, maybe tomorrow or later this week. But I have a first level, a second level, and then a third level of bullish momentum. And each level I manage them differently. So a quick introduction to that would be, so how I want to do this is I have accumulation area. First level of bullish confirmation is being able to hold the green area. Unlike here where we broke above it and we did not hold, I want to see the price break into this area, hold. Second level will be holding between the 0.618 and this swing high right here that having this lavender color. And then third level confirmation would be where we are looking to actually unload our position strategically, and that's going to be up here in the third wave high area, which, a little bit of context, this third wave high area, don't worry about where this falls at. This is not time related, it is level related, price level related. So don't worry. It says by the end of October it will get there. No, this is just a way for me to condense it and fit it into the screen a little easier. So this is not time related, it's just price level related. So when I expect Mara to finally at a minimum break into $30 once Bitcoin is somewhere between 85,000 and 95,000. So Bitcoin 85,000 or 95,000, somewhere there, we should see $30 at a minimum in this stock as of right now. This is what my what I'm looking for, right? This is what I'm looking for, and this can take, of course, some time from. I mean, technically, it can happen as soon as tomorrow, but obviously not. Tomorrow's a weekend, so the stock isn't going to be open. But it can happen realistically anytime by the end of this year, we can see those levels being hit. Of course, there's a lot of factors, a lot of bullish stuff, or at least anticipated to be bullish for this year. So, we'll get to that in a future video. But it's without getting political. There's elections. That's of course, a very big factor. You have your interest rate cuts, how hard they're going to be cutting. Are they going to do it consistently every meeting? And then, of course, you still have jobless claims data and some other stuff that can influence that as well. But real quick, also, if you guys are new, this purple line, it's just a way for me to illustrate to you guys premium and discounted half within the current bullish structure that we're in. So we all know that towards the end of 2022, we began a new bull cycle, a new bullish structure for Bitcoin. And that, of course, is going to influence Mara in a very similar way. But the reason this is important is because if you were to take the halfway point of a bullish structure, which of course I do anticipate this stock to reach somewhere at least $45 by the time Bitcoin tops out in this bull cycle sometime next year. We should at a minimum be $45. Conservatively, you can even say $40 if you want to be a little bit more conservative, because we do know that Mara, on the bigger picture, every bull cycle it kind of goes lower and lower, so you can even go $40 if you just want to be a little bit more conservative. And there's nothing wrong with that, because of course this company is still very young. It has a lot to grow, which means they will be diluting when because they're focused on the future, and that that's a very green sign if you're a long-term investor, like actually a long-term investor in this stock. Short-term, you shouldn't be too bullish when it comes to how high the stock may go. I do anticipate, though, personally, $45 at a minimum this cycle. And then as the company matures and they become even more profitable, or a little bit more steady, then that's when we can see things change on the bigger picture. But if you take a line or just a zone from the bottom of this beginning price or swing low of the overall bullish structure that started in late 2022, and you take it up to the top that we've seen so far of like $34, then that's the halfway point. And the reason this is very important to me is because this shows me that we are still trading in the discounted half of this overall bullish structure, and then we're going to easily break into the premium half sometime soon, because that's what makes sense. This is very highly influenced. We have a lot of bullish stuff happening as well. But it's very important, guys, and this is what it really comes down to, is understanding risk, right? So let me I'm gonna break down some stuff real quick, and we're gonna end it at that, right? I have my accumulation area right here. We have a do nothing area, and then we have a first level confirmation where where I'm personally, this is where I like to slowly unload a portion of the shares that we accumulate in this red area, in case we do see a rejection and dip lower. It's a way to minimize risk. It's a way to just slowly manage this stock while we are still in a bearish trend, right? So there's no reason to be too bullish when you're in a bearish trend. You want to manage it, be careful with it, understand where you want to unload and load portions of your position, and then also at the same time setting yourself up. I love these colors, they're so cool. Setting yourself up for the actual bullish push, and that will bring us over this swing high right here. So that's how I'm approaching this stock. I'm being very, very patient with it. This isn't the only thing I focus on. There's other stuff I trade. I'm always looking at. I'm doing a lot of trades, and this is something I want to share with you guys live when I start doing my live stream soon. We got the mic. I'm just waiting on trying to figure out exactly what desktop I want. I think I know exactly which one I want, but I'm doing a little bit more research. I want to make sure I get exactly what I want. I have a monitor here, an ultra wide monitor I just really want to use, and I haven't been able to plug in anything into it. I'm not gonna plug my laptop into it. It's fine, but I have this screen up here. If you guys have been following, I showed you guys pictures of that. But I really want to get these live streams going, guys. I want to trade in front of you guys. I want to chill with you guys. I really want to, do things right. So I'm gonna have that going soon. But yeah, guys, you know, you gotta be patient with the stock. You have to understand the risk tolerance, and then when it comes to interest rate cuts coming up soon, let me see if this thing is still working. Yeah, it's still working. Okay, and okay, cool, everything's fine. But you guys gotta remember that. And by the way, it does have a noise canceling feature, and I have that turned off currently. Yeah, it's turned off. So I'm not exactly sure how it's gonna sound, but I don't have a lot of noise going on right now, so it should be fine. Interest rate cuts coming up Wednesday. We may potentially, and if you guys have been keeping up with me, I've been buying into BITU to take advantage of current low prices on Bitcoin. But of course, if you guys were following me and you're in the Discord, you know that I've been looking at these very hefty support areas in this purple area, support levels, big buying opportunities in this purple area. You guys know I've been looking at this for months. You guys know I've been keeping track of this purple area for quite some time now. And I was looking, and I added to my core Bitcoin position by not adding into my spot Bitcoin, but instead adding to BITU to get a little bit of leverage in such a good buying opportunity. And the price is much higher, and it's right now trading around $60,000. And I keep getting sidetracked. Interest rate cuts coming up next week on Wednesday. Rather it's a 0.25 or 0.5, you guys have to understand what the risk is if you guys are trying to do a real short-term trade on whatever asset you're looking at. And my opinion and my own warning on that is you guys have got to remember that. All right, so interest rate cuts, what does that mean, right? It means that they're going to cut rates, and it's going to be a little bit easier, not a whole lot, because it's just going to be a small rate cut, rather whichever one they go with, but it's not going to be a big difference, although it is going to make borrowing a little bit more attractive. It's going to put more eyes, more attention towards the US dollar, USD. And of course, what does that mean? That means, well, potentially growth assets can see a super, or pretty much any asset, right? Besides like probably bonds and stuff. But no, or actually, I'm not sure. I need to do a little bit more research on that. But like, for example, stuff like Bitcoin, Mara, I do it in some other coins, and probably MicroStrategy as well, most likely. But Mara specifically, I personally believe that right when they announce their interest rate cut, we can see a very quick, short-lived, no more than like 1 or 2 weeks, but we can see a very short-lived dip in these assets that can provide a really good buying opportunity, but can destroy you short term if you are too much of a heavy long, and then that can really hurt you. But what I'm trying to say is that rate cuts are bullish. Of course, they're bullish, and they push things up over time, right? Asset inflation. But short term, right when they announce interest rate cuts, it could be a sell news event, and it's something that I want to document. It's something that I might try to take advantage of a little bit of something. We'll see how it goes. I'll document it if I do it, but I'm gonna be covering it either way when it comes to my opinions right before and then after what happens. I'll be giving you guys some insights, but it's very important. Again, I'm just repeating myself, but guys, understand that no matter how bullish a lot of people out there on the internet are making this appear to be short term, understand that we can easily see a little bit of a rally, some consolidation, but a little bit of a horizontal move upward as we approach interest rate cuts the next 2 business days, and then the 3rd business days once we cut rates, we could potentially see some red for the rest of that week at a minimum, right? And I'm going to leave it at that. I'll give you guys another update on that soon. Understand that it's a very important time to be patient with Mara. Don't be too overly bullish. Be patient this next week. Understand that it is a good time to buy Mara if you are willing to hold on to it for the next 3 months. But if you're trying to sell this within a week, think twice, maybe step back and just watch the charts, learn. because there's a lot to be said, right? So yeah, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think about the mic. It's something that I think it looks super cool, and it's gonna work really well for the streams. And but yeah, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I have a free Discord server. Everyone's welcome if you like crypto, of course. It's a link of it is in my website. There's a link down below to my website where you can get that free Discord link. Some social medias too. You guys can hit me up on that whenever you want. And I hope you guys have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one.